Mighty Kids Digital.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
Jesus, after all the things you've done, after all the victory we have won, I see you clearly. Come on, you know this one, church. Looking back on hindsight, I see you've always done what's best for me. Your ways are so impeccable. Come on, sing. So here's my declaration. Please give it wings to resound throughout the nation. Throughout the nation. Oh, I'm joyful, grateful. I have you. We sing for you. No one else but you, Jesus. After all the things you've done, after all the victories we have won, oh, come on, say that out for yourself. Looking back on hindsight, I see you've always done what's best for me, what's best for me. Your ways are so impeccable. Come on, so here's my declaration. Let's sing it out. So here's my declaration. Yeah. Please give it wings to resound throughout the nation. Oh, come on, sing it out. I'm joyful. I'm grateful. I have you. We sing for you. Incredible. You're so incredible. You're truly incredible. When I look back over my life and I see you're so come on. Truly incredible. You're so incredible. Yeah. Truly incredible. Come on, say that out. You're so incredible. Truly incredible. Yeah. You're so incredible. Yeah. Truly incredible. Oh, you're so incredible. From the depths of my heart. Truly incredible. Yeah. Come on, sing that out. You're truly incredible. Oh, you're so incredible.
What is the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit? Hi everybody, I'm Sister Natalie and I'm super happy to be teaching you all this Sunday. So last week with Brother Luke, you talked about the shield of faith. And today we're going to talk about two more pieces of the armor of God, which is the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit. So some key verses that we're going to look at today is Ephesians 6:13, which says, "Therefore put on every piece of God's armor so that you will be able to resist the enemy in the time of evil. Then, after the battle, you will still be standing firm." And since we're learning about the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, we're also going to be looking at Ephesians 6:17, which says, "Put on salvation as your helmet and take the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God." So to start, the helmet of salvation probably protects the most important and fragile parts of your body, which is your head. In your head, there's all sorts of cool things, your brain, your eyes, your ears, and without a helmet, all of those things could get hurt, especially when we're fighting. Think about it. People's heads get hurt easily, even when they're just playing around. That's why it's really important to wear a helmet when you're skateboarding, when you're riding your bike, or you're riding your scooter. And if it's important to protect your head even when you're just playing around, imagine how important it would be to protect your head when you're fighting. Because if the devil could get into your head, then he can get into the rest of your body, and we don't want that. We can't let that happen, and that's why there's the helmet of salvation when you're baptized and when you're filled with God's Spirit. So now talking about the sword of the Spirit, it's so cool. It's a weapon that you use to defend yourself from your enemies, which is the devil. Even though all the other pieces of armor could be used to fight and protect yourself, the sword is especially made to hurt the bad guys, which is the devil and his demons. You can imagine the sword of the Spirit just like a lightsaber, but instead of light, the sword is made out of the Word of God, which is the Bible. In the Bible, it says that Satan attacks Jesus with temptations not only once, but 3 times. And Satan swipes at Jesus with temptation, but each time that God came into contact with Satan and he was fighting him and trying to tempt him, God deflected every blow that the devil was trying to use against him with the sword of the Spirit. And on the last temptation that Jesus faced, Jesus cut Satan with the sword and he was able to defend himself. The devil left because Jesus is the real deal. And he gives us so much things that we can protect ourselves from the devil. The cool part is that he gives us that sword that we could use too. We don't have to go buy it. We don't have to go ask someone for it. We just ask Jesus for it and he already can give it to us. So you know that you have the sword of the Spirit when your mind, your soul, and your heart are filled with the Word of God. So all the Bible verses that you read, all the worship songs you know, all the things that have to do with the Word of God and all His promises for you, that's how you know that you have the sword of the Spirit, because you have God's Spirit with you. So just remember next time that you're fighting, and you can put on all the armor of God, because He gave it to us for a reason. He didn't want us to be fighting without anything to protect ourselves. So just remember that God gave you all these amazing things: the breastplate of righteousness, the shield of faith, the shoes of gospel. Just think about that this week as if you're fighting anything. The devil always tries to mess us up and to make us feel like we're not worthy, but we are, because we're children of God, and God prepared all these things for us so that we wouldn't be left defenseless. So I hope that you have a great rest of your Sunday. Thank you for watching. Stay mighty, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
I challenge you to draw the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit. every week. I challenge you to draw the summit of whoops.
Okay, go again.
So-
Ready and